Welcome back to episode 21 of the Testrun. Today we are joined by someone who says that he's the best lifesteal creator. He's been here since Lifesteal Season 1, and he even once walked on air and lived to tell the tale. If you're an OG watcher, that's a quote from my Rec Rap 2 video. But please welcome Vitalasy. How are you today, Vitalasy?
Good. How are you, dude?
I'm doing pretty good. How's your VidCon experience been so far?
It's crazy meeting fans and also like crazy large creators that I never would have thought of meeting.
Who have you met so far?
I met Colin and Samir. I mean, I met a lot of repeats from last year. Purple, Wally Bear. A shame I haven't seen Mr. Beast here, but I saw Tubbo.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What was it? I did a bet with Wally on my podcast with him, and my bet with Wally was if I could sneak a picture with him, like if I went up to him and I talked, and I could sneak a picture with him, then he would like buy a meal for me, right? And if I couldn't, if he caught me, then I would buy the meal for him.
Mm-hmm.
And we were in the convention center, and I was walking with Vortex, and I saw Wally, and I was like, bro, Vortex, stop, bro, stop. And I was like, this is the moment. And we both went up to him, and I was like, all right, I'm not going to talk, you talk, and we're going to get this picture. So we did. And then I talked to Parker, like right after, and he was like, bro, that's unfair. Like, you didn't even talk. So 30 minutes later, I was like, bro, Parker, dox his location to me. And we pulled up to the food trucks, and we saw Wally walking out. And I pitch shifted my voice so badly that I don't think Wally even knew that it was me. I was like, yo, Wally, like, my last picture I took, like, with my friend, and, like, it just came out blurry, bro. Can I get another? And he's like, dude, for sure. And I think what threw him off was that the first picture I took with Vortex. So he was like, like, I don't think this kid's him. And I ended up getting the picture. And then I walked away, and, like, 5 seconds later, I came back. I was like, wait, Wally, it's blurry again. And I was like, say dinner on me. And he's like, no.
That's so funny, dude.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
When you going out?
Well, no, he already got me it.
Oh,
it was just, he got me, like, here, I'll pull up the picture. He got me, like, some Mediterranean, it looks like this. It was like, it was okay. It was like,
that looks like a mess.
Yeah, bro. It was like a Mediterranean protein bowl, bro. It had like chicken and like pita bread and stuff. So, yeah.
Do you know what I learned today?
What?
We were with Purple, then Leo told me that Wally Bear cheated in the boxing match.
Yeah.
I had no clue.
Yeah.
I still beat him, bro.
Well, technically, is it even cheating?
Well, he had like suspicious stew, so he had
Yeah.
He
He's been going around telling everybody that.
That's so funny.
Yeah. Which member have you been, like, which member have you seen and you're like, oh, that's kind of what I picture them to look like? And then which member have you seen that you're like, bro, this guy does not, or this person does not look at all what I expected them to look like?
I mean, I've met most of them from VidCon last year.
Yeah.
I think the new people I met this year who really threw me off were Radoons and 4C.
4C?
Yeah, 4C. Yeah. I mean, apparently people knew somewhat what he looked like, but I had no clue.
Yeah.
I had no idea and no expectations. Dude, Radoons looks old.
Really?
He looks old.
Yeah, he kind of does. He kind of does. Yeah, I was kind of surprised by Clown. Like, I hadn't seen Clown before, and he didn't really, like, I did not, I'm not even gonna, I shouldn't even talk about, like, what he looks like.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I didn't expect that. I think the person that made the most sense in my head was, who was it? I think Mr. Cube.
Mr. Cube really makes sense, yeah.
So, yeah, he was just on this podcast like 30 minutes ago.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm. So, how does it feel to be a high school graduate?
Dude, it's crazy. I think I'm just so happy I got into YouTube. There's so many benefits just relating to the real world. I mean, real world applications. So, I think the Lifesteal community, I mean, as
Yeah.
you said at the dinner,
Yeah.
Lifesteal dinner, you know, we're always going to be a family. We're a tight-knit community. And I've learned so much just about myself and also just the world around me.
Yeah, I think that's, yeah, I mean, what basically happened, like at our specific graduation, we all walked across the stage, right? And they were like, oh, congrats on graduating. And we all threw our caps in the air.
Yeah.
And everyone made like a run for like this green grass part. And people just started pulling out cigars and like smoking them.
That's
and
so
I was
funny.
like, bro, are you serious right now, dude? And
You never smoke?
no.
Yeah, me neither.
Woogie got on that though. Yeah, Woogie got lit that day.
Yeah, Spoke said he'd invite everyone to his graduation.
Yeah, really?
Yeah,
Okay, I might go to that.
I'd go to it.
Yeah. Yeah, but honestly, it kind of feels surreal. Like, it still feels like I'm a kid,
Mhm.
but this trip, I've just felt so independent. If that
Yeah,
makes sense.
yeah.
Because even though, like, my parents, like, I still get texts from my mom and dad, like, how's the trip going? And I've kind of ghosted them. Wait, actually, let me check this. Because I know hold on. So my dad, oh, shoot.
How
Okay.
bad is it?
So on Wednesday, my mom texted me saying, how is your day going? And then 2 hours later, she goes, can you just let me know how you are doing at least
Oh,
once a day? So, yeah.
That's tragic.
Yep.
Come on, man, respond. You need to respond.
Okay. All right. I got it. No, I'll do it later.
Don't forget.
Yeah, I won't forget. So how did you actually like get into doing YouTube?
I started in 2017. I did a couple like Lego animations and I streamed like Hypixel Bed Wars, like classic, no mic, just like the fat rap music in the background.
Okay.
I did that purely for fun
Yeah.
with a friend. And then, I mean, once I got bored of it, I dropped it for 3 years until COVID happened. And I was like, hey, I need something to do, something to fill my time.
Yeah.
And I love playing Minecraft. And so
Yeah.
I started just recording myself. I was messing with the new, like the different snapshots. And so I made a couple videos on that, just like messing around with them.
Yeah.
And then that's when I said, I want to make better videos. Like, I want to have fun, but I posted them and 100 views. That's all right, but I wanted more.
Yeah.
And it was originally just like a numbers game after that. Until I got into Lifesteal, and then I started to think about doing YouTube as more of a business and like less it's not only just about fun and numbers, but like it's about the balance.
Yeah, that makes sense.
My family always said you could walk into any room and say it's all about the balance and it'll always make sense.
Interesting.
So
They told you that?
yeah.
Yeah. I think it's what's weird though is like you didn't really start making lifestyle content until middle of season 2.
Yeah.
I remember.
I remember I was season 1. I was really scared about making content because we had videos like yours, which were doing like pretty well. And then I'm not gonna call any creators out, but there were some creators there who were posting and they were not doing very well at all. And so I think I was kind of split between whether or not Lifesteal was gonna really thrive. Turns out it did.
Yep.
So
Never looked back.
yeah.
What's your long-term goal with YouTube? Like, where do you want to take it?
It's funny story. It like changed pretty recently. During the fall, I was doing college visits.
Yeah.
And I was on the plane, sitting next to an old lady, and she asked me like what I did for a living, like what did I want to get into, and I told her about my channel.
Yeah.
And after I told her everything, she said, okay, you're providing entertainment.
Yeah.
So what? And I was like, what do you mean, so what? Like, like it felt a little intimidating. And she was like, I want you to do more. I want you to go past entertainment. I want you to be an influencer, because that's what you are. By having a platform, you have the power to tell stories and influence people's perspectives. And I think that really stuck with me. And I took like a little break in between that and my next video. And then I realized, like, she's right. Like, for me to feel better about this all, like, I want to make an impact and have people really take away something important from each video.
Yeah. You know, it's so, like, this is kind of off tangent, but, like, when she's, like, when you said, like, I want you to do more, that song, you hear that song?
Yeah.
It just hit the beat drop, and it's like one of those TikTok
Yeah,
moments.
yeah, dude.
Yeah, and I
oh
was
my
like,
God.
What the?
That's so funny.
But also it's funny, because, like, when I was doing this with Cube, because this is, like, a really public area, right?
Yeah.
Like, we had, like, this mom with her baby come by, just, like, walking the stroller past us, like, up and down, and the baby was, like, shouting and, like, screaming,
That's
and
so
you were like,
funny.
bro, are you serious right now? And, like, I don't know who that dude is behind us, but he's blasting something, bro.
Yeah.
And, yeah. But, yeah. What I think is really interesting is that you have, I feel like you're not, like, the biggest creator in Lifesteal, but you just have a really, like, core audience, like an audience that really cares about you.
Yeah,
I think that's really special.
Yeah, I love my little community. I think it's really tight knit, and I mean, it shows in the Discord server. Like, you'll go to other Discord servers and they're like putting skull emojis and like being all toxic. I don't know, I'm really happy about the environment that I create in there. So.
Yeah. How do you think you got to that point?
I think, well, my Discord server originally, like, I had more Discord members than subscribers for nearly, like, 2 years. And that's because I used TikTok and I was like, hey, guys, it's my birthday. If you want to join my Discord, we can party and, like, have fun. And so the whole idea with my Discord was, hey, if you're alone and you want to, like, hang out, there's people there. And so that created, from the very beginning, an environment that supported. I mean, we have a VC called Lonely, and then, like, you have 3 more people who can join, and you create a friend group. Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah. So, bro, what is going on behind us, dude? Okay, so for everybody watching, we were just, like, chilling here. Obviously, there's the music in the background, but then some dude just pulled up, and he's like, I don't know what he's
blasting
playing,
some
bro.
video,
Blasting
man.
some video. That's like, dude, that's the,
It's like really
oh
loud.
my gosh, bro.
This is louder than my dad's. Like,
Yeah. I don't know what bro is doing, but that's funny. What do you think your favorite VidCon experience has been so far?
So far? I mean, playing spike ball at 2 a.m. I've never done that before.
Yeah.
And so that was definitely...
Yeah, so for reference, spike ball is basically this game, like this, you basically have like a circular net above the ground a little bit, and you like bounce this little yellow ball, like across the net to win the game. And we were originally playing where we're doing this podcast, which is like in our hotel lobby, and we eventually got kicked. Oh my God. Dude, this person, I'm done, bro. We were basically oh my gosh, bro. Dude, at first I'm so
Sounds
out of it,
like a car crash.
yeah. Dude, the funny thing is, I thought
What?
dude, I'm losing it, bro. I originally thought he was meditating to that, dude. um, okay. Focus up.
Oh my god, keep this all in.
Yeah, I'll keep it all in.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah, so anyway, we got kicked out of the hotel lobby. So then we went outside. There's like a little community area outside in our hotel. And we got kicked out of there too. And then we went to this outdoor area that's like, it has like that has grass and stuff, and we were playing spikeball on there, and then we got kicked out of there too. So then we ended up at some like random parking lot in the middle of nowhere, and we ended up like playing spikeball there till 2 a.m. But eventually we dude, you find the wildest people here, bro.
Dude, I don't know what I'm watching right now.
I don't know either, bro. Yo, what's up, guys?
Yo, what's up?
Yo, wait, come join in.
Yeah, join the podcast.
I have something to say.
What do you have to say?
JPEX has lost one of your spike balls permanently.
Bro.
It's on the roof. You're down to 2.
Yo, we were just talking about spikeball.
Yeah,
Is
we
this
were.
getting cut out of the podcast?
No.
No.
Hi, podcast.
Hi, podcast.
Is this
No.
Testrun right here?
Yo,
Yeah,
did you
it
explain to the podcast how you're doing this in like the hotel lobby?
Yes.
Dude, wait.
Dude, he's like blasting car crash sounds.
It's so funny,
Dude,
dude.
it's so-
We can't stop laughing.
Yo, what's up, Planet?
This is Testrun.
What?
Okay. Let's
No.
leave them be. Let's leave them be.
Bye podcast.
I'm Maper.
Yeah.
Dude, you don't lose retention on podcasts. People just stay.
Not after this.
Yeah. Stop, bro. Stop. What? Okay, yeah. You can have an M&M, but then you gotta.
Living in a big world. Get to the beat.
Bro, what are you doing, bro? What do you have to say?
Ayo.
Go watch the Clown Pierce podcast instead.
Okay.
Is there peanuts in this?
Yes.
Bro, it's a peanut M&M.
It's a peanut M&M, bro. There's no way, bro.
He's not okay.
All right. Anyway, we just got pulled up. Dude, there's no way that. Bro, is he actually meditating to that, dude?
Sounds like someone's dying.
Yeah, I know. What were we even talking about, dude?
Spikeball at 2 a.m.
Oh yeah. So anyway, we ended up at some like random parking lot at 2 a.m. or at midnight, and we were we just played spikeball till 2 and got kicked out.
Yeah, I remember I was originally gonna sleep at like 11, and then you called me.
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? I'm down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wing it. Dude, what's funny too is what is it? Dude, I've already gotten so many funny stories from VidCon. Like oh my gosh. I basically, so this wallet right here, right? Let me pull it out. This wallet has like everything in it. It has my ID. It has my global entry, which like lets me get into other countries faster, which is important for this summer. And it like also had a bunch of cash in my debit card. And like I went to the pool and I basically changed in that bathroom. That's like right there.
Yeah.
And I left this in the bathroom.
Oh.
But I didn't know I left it in the bathroom. So I went to the pool and I came back up to my room. And this was right before the Lifesteal dinner. So I was like, oh, I might need my card to pay for this. And I was like, bro, where's my wallet? Did it get nabbed by the pool? And me, Bacon, Jaren, Planet, and Vortex went on this like huge hunt. And we were about to leave. I was like, dude, I was actually in panic mode because like I need this badly for like when I enter other countries for this summer. And what is it? Anyway, I was like, bro, I need to find this. I need to find this now. And like right as we were about to leave for the dinner, I was like, holy cow, I know where it is. And I just bolted down here and found it. I left it on the baby changing station in the bathroom because that's where I changed into like my swim trunks.
The baby changes. Yeah.
Okay, not the baby changing. Yeah, you get the point though. Do you plan on doing like any more streams and stuff?
Like in general?
Yeah.
Or? Yeah, for sure. That's one of my goals for this summer, get Twitch partner. Other than that, I'm looking on getting I want to focus on getting a balanced YouTube upload schedule first. I mean, now that it's summer, I can really, one, post, but two, get myself organized.
Yeah.
So,
Dude, this dude behind us, bro. I do not know what he's possibly watching, but I swear, every minute
it
there's
sounds
just
like anime.
it's something, but every minute there's just a really out of pocket sound that you hear, and it's just so funny, dude. You either hear a car crash sound, you hear a crazy
Someone
recorder
screaming.
sound. Yeah, something, dude. That's what happens when you record this in a lobby, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, surprised we haven't been kicked out yet though, because when we were playing, I guess it's kind of different, but when we were playing spike ball in here, it was instant, 5 minutes, we got kicked out.
Was it because someone saw you, or did someone?
I think it's the cameras, because there's cameras right there, camera right there. So yeah, they got us instantly. But have you been recognized at all?
I guess so. Yeah. I had someone, Ominous Hex. She came up to me. She gave me this sick keychain that she
Really?
made. That was really nice.
Bro, I swear I'm gonna be so mad if this guy is just here for the next 2 hours.
That'd be. Do you have
that.
more podcasts after this?
After this I have Leo, yeah. But yeah. Also, remember when Parker showed up to my house
Yeah.
a year ago?
Yeah.
Was that the first time you've ever met anybody from Lifesteal, in person?
Was that the first time meeting you two?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was.
I think it was. Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, one thing I thought about, as I got my driver's license and whatever, it was technically illegal for Parker to be driving your car
Wait, why?
because of car insurance. If you're not, that's kind of how I thought about it. Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah,
it was
fine.
my car. I would have been the one to pay for it.
Yeah, he didn't kill us too.
Yeah,
which is
yeah.
Nice. Yeah. Did you do tennis this year?
Yeah. Last year I played third singles. This year I played fifth. The team got better. Yeah.
How'd you guys do?
We got second again in
that's cool.
state, so that's good.
Do you think you're gonna continue tennis in college, or just recreationally play?
Club, yeah. Keeping it chill, more focused on academics, all that.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of quit tennis after my sophomore year, but I basically made this tweet a couple of days ago, and I was imagine if in 2028 I played badminton
I saw that.
in the Olympics.
Yeah.
'Cause,
Have you been playing?
Yeah, I mean, so our school has a badminton unit in gym,
Yeah.
and that's when I played the most. And then somehow I won my school's badminton tournament. They took the best players from each class and then put them against each other, and I somehow won it. And I'm if I actually practiced, how hard could it actually be to go to the Olympics? And
Are you gonna gun for it?
what?
Are you gonna gun for it?
I think so. I
Yeah.
think I'm gonna join my college's badminton team,
Yeah.
just for fun. And if I'm actually just good at it, because obviously playing on a college team versus just smoking kids at your high school is different. If I'm actually good at it in college, I think I'm actually gonna try to compete in 2028,
Yeah.
which is weird. It's interesting, I think, but I've kind of found the importance of setting goals outside of YouTube, because if you're so dead set focused on just YouTube, you kind of just get overwhelmed by it and
Yeah,
consumed by
yeah.
it. And
I get that.
yeah,
You think you're gonna? That means you gotta start practicing this
Yeah.
summer, right?
yeah, this summer.
You're gonna have a buddy Vortex ain't playing,
Dude,
is he?
I dogged Vortex up, bro. Okay, so funny story. Vortex thought he was so good of a badminton player, bro. So he basically challenged me, and he was like, "Yeah, bro, if you can beat me, I guarantee you can't beat me. So if you do, I'll pay you $50." And I was like, "Okay." And by the time it was like 15-6, he was like, bro, like, I'm just so tired, dude. Like, you can't do this. And like, this final score was, I think, 21-9, and he still hasn't paid me back for that, dude.
That's so funny.
Yeah. What would you say are like your long-term goals for YouTube, going back to YouTube?
You know, I don't really have like any goal related to numbers. I think in general, I want to, ever since that like moment on the plane and from there on out, I've been just trying to make sure to get an important message out to people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was talking I was talking to Parker, and he basically like showed me this Google extension that completely removes, like, you know, like how when you enter YouTube Studio, you see like you see video out of 10.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? So it completely removes that. And I think that
Is that like for a mental?
yeah, mental
like,
thing.
yeah.
And I think it's just helped me so much because it would always, like, I posted a video, but I have no idea what it is out of 10. Like, I could take a guess, but I'm just not sure.
Yeah.
But it's like allowed me to focus on things that are just a lot more important, like retention and click-through rate, things that I can actually control.
Yeah.
Versus like, obviously, the better a video is, the more views it'll get. But like at the end of the day, I don't have a say over how YouTube promotes a video. But I do have a say over how good a thumbnail is or how good a video is. So, yeah. Dude, what could this guy possibly be watching, bro? Like, I'm genuinely confused.
Do you think the mics are catching it?
Barely. I think it's barely catching it. So,
I think, yeah, no, I'm going to need that extension.
Yeah.
I remember that's another thing that happened to me in, I believe it was like 4 months ago. But just seeing like that down gray arrow, or even like, I remember I got like annoyed that it was a check mark, not an up arrow.
Yeah.
And I just shouldn't see that right now.
Yeah. What did you write your college essay about?
Okay, I wrote it about like gifts,
Gifts?
and how it changed throughout like time. Me and my sisters used to give each other like homemade gifts. I like would make a house made out of cardboard and make the whole family out of little cardboard figurines.
Yeah.
And as time went on and as we got older, one, we lost time, and two, we all got jobs. We've lost that, I guess, that tradition of giving gifts on Christmas and all that stuff. Instead, we just, here's a like $30 gift card.
Yeah.
And it's not the same anymore. And so this last Christmas was the first time we got together and we said, no, we're done. Like, you have Vitalasy, you have a job, we get it, like, you have YouTube, put that aside for Christmas, we're gonna spend time together. We got all my siblings who were both at college at the time, shipped them down to the house and had like a real Christmas.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's interesting. The reason why I ask is because, like, what you were saying more about, like, down arrows and green arrows, that's what I talked about a lot in my essay. Like, I talked about how YouTube went from, like, an innocent game, if that makes sense. Like, I kind of referred to it as, like, a constantly evolving puzzle, is what I said. It's like a puzzle that I'm always trying to solve. And over time, as the numbers kind of consumed me, like, it became difficult for me to overcome that, and that took away from the experience of the puzzle.
yeah.
So, yeah. I honestly didn't think it would work. Like, it was just a really weird concept. And, I mean, I guess it worked out, so.
Guess it worked out.
Yeah. Worked out. Yeah. Where do you think you would be if you didn't join Lifesteal Season 1?
Dude, I've thought about that quite a bit. I think I would have made some more 100 days videos, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think I would also be doing like not the hardcore videos, just more like just random stuff, Minecraft related stuff.
Yeah.
Messing with I've always been interested in the snapshots, all the different snapshots, abusing glitches, which I guess I can do now on Lifesteal, which
Yeah.
we're gonna slow that one down for
Yeah.
the next season. But
Yeah.
definitely wouldn't have gotten like the experience and the knowledge as fast. I think it would have taken me another year to develop that, just because I never
Yeah.
I have you guys to talk to after I post a video or before. So
Yeah. Yeah, me too. Like, Lifesteal, I feel like it kind of just unified so many people. And it kind of unified an entire community too,
for sure.
now that I think about it. And like, bro, if Lifesteal didn't exist, I mean, what kind of videos would I even be making right now?
Yeah.
Because obviously I had like the first school SMP and whatever, but I don't know where I would have gone if there wasn't Lifesteal. Because there was this like little point where after school SMP, I posted like some videos, but they didn't really work that well. And I was like, maybe I just had like one blow up and now I'm just done. And then Lifesteal hit and I've kind of never looked back. So yeah, that's an interesting question. But
I remember there was a moment where I felt like I wasn't sure if I should be in Lifesteal or not, because I was so small compared to all the large creators. But once I got to know you guys more, I was
Yeah.
like, we're all just not kids, but just like young adults
yeah.
starting out on YouTube. So
What I think was really interesting was I was talking, like the first night I got here to VidCon, I was talking to this guy named Dill Pickle, and Clutch and I were walking him back to his hotel, and he was like, bro, you guys surprised me. Like, I actually expected like you guys to be so toxic. And I was like, what? And he was like, yeah, like a lot of creators I met have just been like so egotistical and like so toxic.
damn.
And I feel like, bro, what is going on back there?
I'm hearing
dude?
something bad.
Yeah. Anyways, he was like, yeah, so many creators I've met have been like so egotistical and so toxic. And I'm like, yeah, that actually makes sense, because like if one of us becomes like that or says something that like is egotistical or toxic, we give each other like a reality check.
Yeah,
We're like, nah, bro, you can't do that. Or like, it's like we've kind of created this community where everybody just like lifts each other up.
Exactly.
It's really cool. Yeah. Dude. This dude is
Anime.
driving me crazy, bro.
It's Japanese. Is that Japanese or Korean?
No, bro, that's Spanish. Yeah, that's Spanish, dog. That is. Dude, what?
That's so funny. Is this like your first time doing a podcast in the public?
Well, I did it with Cube, but like, yeah, today's the first day that I've ever done it, which is weird. I've had like so many people just walk by and like stare at us, and I'm like, yeah, whatever. Like, the thing is, oh my gosh, oh, dude. Anyway, like, dude, this is gonna get me cracking up all day, bro. It's such a funny story. I used to be like so scared of doing stuff in public, but then I was like, nobody's gonna remember anything. The way I kind of think about it is like, yeah, if you like go up to someone and you're like, you're nervous of saying like, oh, I like your outfit, or like, oh, I like your shoes.
Yeah.
Like, if they do remember it, it's only gonna be a positive thing.
Exactly.
And like, if you do something stupid, like 99% of the time, nobody's gonna remember it 2 hours later. So that's kind of the way I think about it. Like, I just think that everybody that doesn't know me is an NPC. Like, obviously they're not, but that's just the way I think about it, and it just makes like interaction and stuff so much easier.
I think that applies like everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I mean, another thing too is, dude, I feel like back then, I I was just so into YouTube, and I was so deep into YouTube that I just didn't really like give enough time to like other things, right? And what I've kind of found is it's just important to have stories, like stories in your life, and it's kind of underrated, and it sounds weird, but like the things that happen in your life kind of shape how you grow, right? And like if I'm just sitting in my room all day like editing and doing whatnot, like I'm not gonna grow as a person. So like even if it's sitting here and like listening to this dude playing some Spanish sitcom behind us, like I don't know, it probably still contributes in some way. Like this requires patience, bro.
We
like,
got a story to tell. That's
what? Yeah, exactly. Like 10 years down the line, I'll be like, yo, Vitalasy, remember that time when we were like doing a podcast and this dude was blasting car crash sounds behind us? So yeah. Dude, like what? Dude, this city is not real, bro. This city is not real.
Definitely not.
Yeah. Do you think like obviously like we learned a lot of stuff in high school, but like did you actually retain any of that?
You know, I think it mixed a lot with the YouTube stuff. I was about to say like it I could relate to you in the sense that I felt like I lost a lot of time with friends in high school because especially during Lifesteal season 3 I was grinding
Okay, go ahead.
I was grinding out Lifesteal and spending a lot of time, and you know I'd get invited to like hang out and do this and that, and I'd be like, dude, unfortunately Lifesteal season 3 is starting here, or like this is the finale, like I need to be there. Of course I wouldn't like say that because my channel's like some kind of a secret, but this past spring semester I really opened up about it, and it's so chill. Like I don't think it's like, they were definitely really supportive in saying like, oh yo, that's sick. Like it's not something to hide. Yes, as like a result I get like they crack some jokes at it, but like it's all fun and games.
Like I feel like for me, I remember so much about like the funny things that happened and like the time that I spent with friends, but bro, like my actual classes, I remember nothing. Like I took an entire year of Spanish this past year, like hard Spanish, where the entire class is only taught in Spanish, and like you take tests in Spanish, you read in Spanish, you talk in Spanish, and I'm like listening to this dude's like goofy ass show right now, and I can't understand a single thing they're saying, bro. It's just like
I think I remember, or Mandarin was my most useful class. That's just because I picked it up pretty easily. I don't know. I don't see myself using calculus like in my future.
Especially if you're not going into STEM. Then I feel like the only thing that actually matters from school is one, the experiences, and then two, like
the story. It's all part of the story.
Yeah, it's all part of the story. All part of the story. But what I was saying was I feel like the only things that actually matter, like in high school, are the experiences and then like the actual life lessons that they teach you, right? So like how to prepare for stuff, how to effectively use your time, that kind of stuff.
Exactly.
But bro, I don't remember how I was good at calculus, but I already don't remember how to integrate. Like I already forgot that.
Last year, about talking about like learning experiences, last year I had like all A's in English. And it was the second to last assignment. It was an essay, and I turned it in a day late. And I got a 0. And I was like, come on, like it's done right now, like could I please? And she was like, no, like we went over this at the beginning of the year, this is final. And so that resulted in the difference between an A and an A minus, which whatever.
Yeah,
A minus, it's still great.
Yeah.
But it's more of the idea, like, if I had just put in like the slightest, like 30 minutes extra the day
Yeah.
before, and it's all about like time management and all that.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
these deadlines matter in a real world situation if you're like in a company or something.
Yeah, that kind of happened to me too. Like in my third quarter of physics, I think, I was just like, bro, I need to get back to uploading. So I think I missed like 13 homework assignments.
Oh my God,
and like
dude.
13 homework assignments in a row. And I remember like at one point I had like a 50 in physics. And my mom was like checking my grades one day. And she was like, come down here. And I was like, oh no. And she's like, you need to do this right now or we're actually going to take away your computer. And I was like, all right, bet. And then like I just grinded out every single assignment in like 4 hours and got it done. But
Yeah.
even then, like obviously, the last semester of senior year, bro, I slacked off so much. Because I was like, oh, all my college applications are in. Like my grades don't really matter that much. But it was bad. Like at one point, I had 2 Fs and a D.
Oh my God,
And
dude.
I somehow clutched back to all A's. I don't even know how. But yeah. Oh my gosh, bro. Yeah. But I think it's all about lessons and stuff. Same with YouTube too. Like, I used to have such a bad mindset with posting, and I was like, bro, I can't let this flop. Like, all these people are like analyzing my videos and the way that I do it. If I drop a flop, it's gonna look so bad. But like, I just don't care anymore. Like, if I drop a bad video, that's on me, and I'm not gonna like let it get to me. I'm just gonna use that to improve my next.
Yeah, YouTube helped me like develop a lot of school skills too, like just in general. I mean, I don't recommend staying up late and all that, but sometimes it's necessary
Yeah.
for some assignments.
I agree.
And I mean, I learned how to time manage from that.
Yeah, dude. Is this guy watching a movie, bro? Like,
I swear this is a show. It has to
It
be.
has
No
to be.
movie is just like
Yeah.
this.
Yeah. I mean,
All right, translate it. Come on.
dude. Dude, I have no idea, bro. Like, I just can't. I can't. It's like, dude, thank God for noise suppression, bro. Thank God for noise suppression. If I didn't have noise suppression, this entire podcast would just be like boom, boom, car crash Spanish, like the high, the high string that comes
Yeah,
in once in a while. Dude, that gets me every.
Or the screaming. Or just the screaming.
Yeah, the screaming, bro. It's so funny, dude. Yeah. Have you like watched any shows recently or movies that you're like, dang, bro, that's so good?
Not recently, no. I mean, I watched The Boys a bit back. That was sick. Have you seen that? Heard of it?
No, I mean I've heard of it, but I've heard it's pretty good.
Yeah. So funny enough, do you know The Flash,
Yes, I
the
did.
show?
Yeah,
Did you watch it?
I watched the first 3 seasons.
Okay, good.
Why? I mean, so I remember Reverse Flash.
Yeah.
Was the second one Zoom,
Yeah.
and then the third one was Barry?
Savitar, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Savitar was
Barry.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
yeah. It's everybody's already watched this, right? Yeah.
Hopefully.
But I heard that starting season 4, the show was just dog.
Dude, it was horrible.
Yeah. So that's why I didn't watch it.
Season, I think it's 9. Season 9, which is like the last season, just ended like a couple months ago, 3 months ago.
Yeah.
I watched every single episode,
Interesting.
and it was so bad, but like for some reason I had to finish it.
Yeah.
And I think that reason was just like I grew up with it. Like I watched it in middle school. That's actually how I got my first girlfriend, was talking
Really?
about The Flash.
Talking about The
That's
Flash.
how we bonded.
Yeah.
That was like 8th grade. So
Yeah, honestly, like, I used to watch a lot of YouTube, like a ton of YouTube, but I've honestly found that movies and, like, shows are way more valuable to me because they're, like, highly produced. Dude, like, have you watched the new Spider-Man?
yeah.
So good,
Dude,
bro.
my latest video, I like tried to incorporate quite a few like Spider-Man. There at the beginning, it starts with like a fast-paced retelling of the last video.
Uh-huh.
And I was trying to do that in a similar style to Into the Spider-Verse when they had the Peter B. Parker talking about his sad life while this like happy, like exciting music was going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like I watched season 1 of Stranger Things. I'm not sure if you've watched that.
I haven't.
Yeah, but it's like, dude, it's actually really good, and it's better than anything. It's better than pretty much anything I would ever watch on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not better than this dude's show. I guarantee you that. Holy cow, dude! If I go through this recording and it's like blasting through the whole thing, I want to be so.
I actually want it to be like that. That'd be the fun. That'd be the funniest thing ever, dude.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, dude, this requires I'm like this close to just storming over there, bro. Like actually, there's no way. There's
gunshots,
dude. There's no way this guy can't watch this in his room, dude.
Or just this loud.
Yeah, like, bro does not have headphones. He does not have AirPods. He just, it's like he could watch this in his room too, bro.
No, literally. There's like a balcony outside.
Yeah, I mean, what can you say?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I think it would be cool if it was loud because then they can understand what we're talking about.
Why we're like
cracking.
Dude, because like I don't know how. Yeah, it's probably gonna be pretty quiet on the microphones. You'll probably be able to catch like little parts of it, but like here, bro, it's like almost as loud as you talking. Like that's crazy. Yeah. Yeah. What do you like? Do you plan on continuing YouTube far into the future, like through and out of college?
I don't think I can do it full time. And I think if anything, I'll do it like as a side gig, where I started it as.
Yeah.
And which I think it's such like a good place to be able to like live your life and stick some videos out.
Yeah.
For fun. I think I just watched I attended it's like creator support
Colin and Samir?
Colin and Samir. And they talked about like relationship based content creation.
Yeah.
And I feel like I want to look into that a bit more.
Yeah.
That way it's just easier to be myself and tell my stories. So, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. What if like you got to a point where you were making more from YouTube than you would from like a marketing degree? Holy cow, bro. Dude, this is okay. Yeah, so anyway, if you were making more from YouTube than you could have made from a marketing degree, what would you say?
I'd still stick with
stick with marketing.
Yeah, I'd still do both. But I think like I can't say for now. Like that's what I'd do right now.
Yeah.
But in the moment, if I'm genuinely enjoying YouTube and it's making me happy, then I would switch.
Yeah.
It's whatever floats my boat. That's kind of how I want to live life. I like want to make sure that I'm not to go on like an existential crisis, but life is your life and you only have one of it. So I want to make sure that I'm not dreading it.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, honestly, I have no idea. Like 4 years is really a long way into the future. I might end up pursuing YouTube if I find something that I'm really passionate about. I'll probably pursue that. But yeah. All right, we've been talking for an hour already. Ready to wrap things up?
Yeah. I mean, not us talking too. There's another one.
Dude, what is this dude doing, bro?
He's the main character.
Yeah, he's the main character of this podcast. I'm gonna ask him what his name is and stuff. All right, I'll get a pic with him.
All right.
Yeah. Anyways, if you enjoyed and you're on Spotify, make sure to leave a 5-star review. Follow the podcast on Spotify. There's also a little Q&A question section at the bottom. Thank you, dude, for that little symbol riser. Yeah, so you can fill that out with questions or like stuff. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure to like, subscribe, comment. Vitalasy, do you have anything you want to say?
Subscribe to Vitalasy.
Do that.
Yeah.
And we will see you all in the next episode. Bye.
See ya.